Hey everybody, I came across some really interesting data in the last few days, and I just thought that I would share it with everyone, not necessarily just my folks here in Florida, but around the country. So here goes. The first thing that I wanted to talk about, the title of the article was basically where in the United States are people moving to, and of course the flip side of that, who's leaving what areas at the most rapid pace. And there might be some surprises here. So top 5 markets as to who's having the most amount of population growth. South Carolina, number 1. Idaho, Wyoming, and Montana, really close 3rd and 4th. The last 2, Arkansas and Tennessee. I found some of those to be really surprising. Now let's talk about the mass exodus, and some of these might be kind of obvious. North Carolina actually tops the list, and unfortunately I think that has something to do with the hurricanes that they had recently, but it also talks about a huge increase in property value and affordability and all of those things, but that one was surprising to me. California is number 2 on the list of mass exodus. New York, Massachusetts, and then here's one that was strange to me, Kansas. That's kind of, again, nationwide, but as many of you know, I sell real estate here in the state of Florida, and although we didn't see a mass exodus, we did see a modest, about a 7% increase. Again, this is 2025 data. So we've got a 7% increase here in the state of Florida. So interestingly enough, let's talk about who is moving or who is buying here in Southwest Florida. Believe it or not, we had a 51% increase from 2024 to 2025 with international buyers. I've always known that it's strong, but a 51% increase from 24 to 25 really kind of shocked me. So let's talk about what those top 5 international markets are that are buying here in Florida. Number 1, Canada. 18% of all the homes here in Florida were purchased by Canadians in 2025. 10%, Colombia. Brazil at 7%. Argentina and the United Kingdom neck and neck at 5.5%, 6%. So that's who accounted for that 51% increase. Now let's talk about the actual dollar amounts. Canadians spent just under $2 billion in Florida in 2025. $1.9 billion to be specific. Colombia, $925 million. Brazil and Argentina, right around $650 million. And then Mexico creeps in at $500 million spent here in Florida 2025. Let's get even more granular, and where in Florida are those folks buying? Probably not a surprise for the international buyer for people to know that 45% of those purchases occurred in the Miami-Fort Lauderdale area. 45%. Orlando is next on the list. About 15% of those total purchases occurred in and around the greater Orlando area. 3rd on the list, one of my markets, Cape Coral, Fort Myers, coming in about 10%. Just a little bit north of us here in the Tampa-St. Pete area, about 7%. Next, we have the Marco Island and Naples market, another market that I serve, at 5%. And rounding out the list is the Northport, Sarasota, Venice area, 3.5%, 4%. So that's where a large majority of these purchases are occurring here in the state of Florida. Sellers, you might still be feeling that the market's a little bit soft, but hopefully some of this information that I provided to you maybe makes you feel a little bit better, right? We have tons of people, specifically international buyers, that are buying here and buying here at a rapid pace. Now, buyers, this is for you. If you're on the fence, right, you're missing out on some of these opportunities. And who's snatching them up? The international buyers. With interest rates dropping and inventory still being higher for us than normal, there's some really great opportunities for you, and it might be time for you to get off the fence. If I can help you with either one of those, give me a call, reach out. And before I let you go, don't forget, only the sunset covers Southwest Florida better. Have a great day.